a very reasonable idea. I'm going to do something which I'm going to refer to as a very reasonable idea as an example of the way people get tinfoil hat ideas and weird conspiracy theories. So here's my perfectly reasonable idea, and I think when I'm finished you will absolutely agree with me. The idea is that John F. Kennedy is responsible for the bombing of the Murrah Federal Courthouse in Oklahoma City. And here's how the idea goes. John F. Kennedy decided to appoint his brother Bobby as Attorney General. Okay? Bobby did probably some good things and maybe some bad things, and I'm not sure who liked it or didn't, but eventually somebody didn't like it bad enough that Congress passed a law that says that the president cannot name a close relative to a cabinet post. So, fast forward to the Clinton administration. Bill Clinton, would have most likely appointed his wife Attorney General because he could trust her, and there's nobody he probably knew that was better qualified. She's a damn good lawyer, and she's politically savvy. So anyway, Clinton didn't get to appoint his wife because the law prohibited from doing so. So he appointed Janet Reno. Fast forward to the incident at Waco. Okay, what happens is that Clinton's wife would have never allowed that incident to blow up as bad as it was. She would have made some deal with them. But Reno tells the FBI to go in and take over the building, which is the worst thing you can do when you've got a bunch of crazies who think the federal government is essentially the Antichrist. Or maybe I ought to say religious crazies who think the government is the Antichrist. So either the government fucked up and blew up the building by catching it on fire, or they decided to commit suicide. Doesn't matter. But anyway, now, Timothy McVeigh gets really, really mad about what happened. So on the very same day that the incident at Waco happened, 2 years later, he blows up the Murrah building in Oklahoma City and kills all those people, 168, I believe. But had Clinton's wife been Attorney General, she would never have made that kind of mistake. That was a politically bad mistake to go and attack a bunch of people. You could have just put a bunch of people out there, a small number, not that huge number they had. They already had the tunnels closed off. They already had their food supply cut off. All you had to do was put a small group out there to sit and wait. Eventually, they would have starved them out or thirsted them out, and they would have eventually given up. No attack, no burning the place, no tear gas attacks, whatever. So the thing is that if JFK hadn't appointed his brother Bobby to be Attorney General, Waco would never have happened. So anyway, given that Waco would have never happened, Timothy McVeigh would have never blown up the Oklahoma City courthouse. So it's really John F. Kennedy's fault that all this happened, because Clinton could have appointed his wife Attorney General. Okay? Now, I'll bet you believe that's a perfectly reasonable argument. And this is exactly how you get perfectly reasonable arguments that turn into tinfoil hat conspiracies. Anyway, my name is Paul. Thank you for watching. No! Where is it? Bottom. I just see what happened was I didn't see the thing in there.